Okay, it's time for another Project Pan update. This will be my 5th update, and I'm going into the last month of my Project Pan. I have a few empty products, and I will include a picture of everything that I had finished prior, just so we don't spend a lot of time talking about that. But the stuff that I have finished this time, the first one is the Eva NYC shampoo, and this is the Clean It Up shampoo. I got this as a sample in BoxyCharm, and I actually really liked it. I did buy a full size. This product is $7 on the BoxyCharm site and the Eva NYC site, but I would suggest, if you're interested in it, to buy it at Ulta, because it's $9 for the 500 milliliter, and this 100 milliliter is $7. Then I finished the Viva La Juicy perfume, and this was $30, I believe. I got it at the drugstore and it came in a kit, so I believe that was $30, but I've had it a long time. I couldn't find this exactly, or the kit exactly that I bought it in, but judging from the price of other things at the drugstore, I would say this is about $30. I do like that it was getting old, so it started to smell alcohol-y, and it did not last all that long for me. I don't know that I'd buy that again, but I did like it. Then I finished the Avon Footworks, and this was it, the Lavender Comfort Foot Soak, and this was $6. They don't make this one anymore. I wouldn't get it if they did, but they don't make this one anymore, so I just had to use one of the others that they had to price this. And the only reason I had this in the first place was because I sold Avon very briefly, and the person that bought this canceled their order after I had already placed it, after it had already shipped, and I was just too lazy to send it back, so I just kept it. And I finally got around to using it. Then I finished 2 of the samples that I had wanted to finish. The first one was the Temp 2 highlighter in Pink Pearl. There's a little bit in there, but there's like a little ball in there, and it's blocking the rest of this from coming out, and I don't enjoy it enough to try to fight with getting it out of that ball. And then I finished the YSL Touche Éclat sample, and this one was in number 1. That was the only one I had open, and it was the only one that would really match me, and all the rest of this in here is dried out. But I did finish this one, and I'll have to look up the value of the Temp 2 highlighter. I don't know what this would be, because I don't know how much they regularly cost, so I don't have any idea what a sample size would cost. Okay, and then for the rest of the products, I am working on the Hello Flawless, and I am right there. That top line there is where I am right now. I am not moving very far on this, but I'm not a big fan. I don't like this a lot. It's way too yellow for me, and then I have the Mane and Tail Hair Strengthener Daily Leave-In Conditioning Treatment, and I am right there. So I'm making good but steady progress on this. I seriously doubt this will be finished, but considering I had barely used it, it started here, and basically all this was any liquid up this part had evaporated, so I had never really used this more than a few times. And the big failure of my project, the Skin Food Black Sugar Mask, still not opened. Then the Time Shift Toner from Tosa Woong, I am now right there. I'll insert the picture of what it was prior to that. And I might be able to finish it, but it will be cutting it close. And then the Etude House Face Conditioning Fixer, I am right here, so that is not anywhere near done. I guess it's fairly steady progress, considering I forget to use it quite a bit. Then I have the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, and I am right there. What I have been doing on this one to try to use it up some is I've actually been crushing up little bits before I use it and then using it more as a loose product, because I was having a hard time getting it up on the brush, but there's enough product in there that I don't want to change it by repressing. So that is something I will do when it's like all the way around the edge, but there's enough product in there that I don't want to repress yet. So I'm just breaking off little chunks as I use it as a powder product. Then the MAC Mineralized Skin Finished Natural in Light. I am right there. You can't really see anything on that one. And the Urban Decay Whiskey in Zero also have not really changed. It is like this. Whiskey's used more than Zero. I might be able to finish up Whiskey, but I doubt I'll be able to finish up Zero. Then the Urban Decay El Dorado pencil. It is right here. This is where my cap comes down on this bottom line, so I have made some progress. I'm hoping this will be done soon because it's about the same height that the Rimmel Scandaleyes was when it broke off and became unusable, so I'm hoping this will be close. Then I have the Ladykin Vampire Dark Repair Youth Activator. And I am right down there at this bottom line. But this one was actually kind of surprised. I thought this would be one of the ones that I did not finish, but it looks like I will be finishing this one. Then I have the Benefit Fake Up, which I have in this jar right here. And it's like this. I haven't touched the blob. I've been going around the sides. And the only thing I have left are the like random assortment of samples and half-used products that I group together. Like I said before, I'll just go over those as they come up. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 of them left. That is everything for my project paint update, and I will see you guys again in 2 weeks for another one. Bye.